Where are you from?
Alakirev.
As night fell, they wedged their tent inside an old hunter's blind. Lantern light spilled out across the snow. Eryk watched from inside the shelter as his mother fetched a bundle of furs from her saddle and passed it to him.
You'll stay here tonight.
What about you?
I'm going to scout ahead. You know that Grisha are always cautious of outsiders. Here, look.
His mother set their lantern down on a tattered map of Fouhey. The village they had seen was marked on it, as well as the mountains. She traced a winding path through them with her finger.
This is where we are now. The camp is a few hours farther on.
She passed him a small loaf of bread from under her cloak.
Rye bread, a water skin. They should last you one night. I'll have to take the lantern.
But
He knew he couldn't ask her to leave it. He was too old to be afraid of the dark. Still, as she left the shelter, he couldn't help but follow the warm light.
It's our only one.
I know. I'll need it to light the way. You'll be all right, won't you?
You're too old to be afraid of the dark.
I'll be fine.
I should be back by midday.
He watched her ride away up the hillside. It had begun to snow. When the lantern's light vanished among the trees, he was left alone, in darkness. That night he huddled in the furs and nibbled on the rye bread she'd left him.
You're too old to be afraid of the dark.
He curled up tightly beneath the furs. He knew he would never be able to sleep, but still he covered his ears with his hands.
What's your name?
Eryk.
Eryk.
That night, he dreamed of all the boys he'd been. In 13 years, he'd had 100 names, a new story for every town, camp, and city. Arkady, Yosef, Starsky, Anton, Kirill, and now, Eryk.
We learn what we can, then move on and do our best to hide our tracks.
He woke the next day to the sound of his mother returning. She pulled aside the hides that covered the shelter's entrance.
Up.
They broke camp quickly. They had done it so many times. And besides, they had so little.
Shh. If anything goes wrong, you know what to do.
I know.
Fight and keep fighting.
They headed up the slope. The Grisha camp lay on the far side of the mountain.
What's your name?
Huh? Eryk.
Keep practicing.
Eryk. Eryk.
Oh. There.
They had stopped on a high ridge. Below them, the Grisha camp was tucked into a shallow valley between two peaks. A cluster of low huts surrounding a long, narrow lodge of thick timber, all of them covered in snow, smoke curling from their chimneys.
We could winter with them.
For how long?
Until the thaw.
3 months? 4? All in one place?
The Ula is a powerful squaller, and he's seen combat with these new Fjerdan witch hunters. We could stand to learn whatever he has to teach.
All in one place.
She guided her horse down the hillside toward camp as he walked along beside her. He knew winter would be hard here. Long nights, brutal cold. And the Otkazatsia village...